Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Queen's Wish. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're to join me today as we explore the areas of the world that we haven't seen yet. And also we go, well, definitely explore the areas that we haven't seen yet. But also, instead of just going north, we're going south as well. The mist surrounding you coalesces. It takes a solid form. Vague humanoid shapes glide toward you over... Oh, it's this encounter again. They don't come over the water. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They're definitely not gonna attack us. I mean, they are gonna attack us. They're just they're not gliding over the water to attack us. Does that make sense? What am I trying to say here? They're not pirates, is what I mean to say. Oh boy. Okay, I probably should have let Jeff. We'll see. We'll see. This is relatively okay. A critical for 56. A stun weakness slowed. Okay, not great. But not the end of the world either. Really not a problem. However, I can do this. And while they're immune to poison, that doesn't mean much, honestly, because it's an easy... The poison attack is really good because it's very versatile. It's like a fireball, except for fewer... Well, certainly less range, but fewer action points used. So it's pretty good in that front. Who am I using right now? You? Okay, let's try and bring you down. Unfortunately, that was rubbish for 12. Oh, it's because of the weakened. Then you're not weakened anymore. That's a miss. Why couldn't you... Oh, because that's not a space. I should have known, because otherwise it would be green. Jeff is about to die. We don't worry about that, though. Not in this house, we don't. There we go. And we're going to press space and bring you over here and do a Haven's Mercy. Pretty good. And then you do a normal healing over there. Sounds good to me. And we press F and we're back to business. Although those guys might be mad at me. Hello. You see a group of young Ukatish warriors. They have filthy leather armor and wicked barbed spears, and the cold and there's so many ends in this sentence. And the cold and mist doesn't bother them at all. They are walking through the fen, but they seem confused and lost. They watch you nervously from the distance. I'm going to talk to them. They are friendly for Ukatish. Which means they are super friendly for Ukatish, as I have said before. They were nervous at first, but then they realize that you are, or rather, it doesn't mean that they're super friendly for Ukatish. It means they're super friendly, objectively speaking. But they realize that you are a Havenite. They were sent by their clan to sign on Haven's army. This is very common in vassal states. Haven pays very well and provides excellent training. And we have seen this before. Let's give them directions to a Haven fort. Fortunately, you have rebuilt one of Haven's fortresses in the Ucat. You give the soldiers directions. They march off in the correct direction. Your battalions are strong, but Haven is never able to control a vassal state without recruiting warriors that already live there, which is what the game says every time we do this. These roads are watched by a patrol of Ukatish swamp runners. They lack the firm resolve of most of their warriors. In fact, they're terrified. They barely even notice that you are Haven. They tell you that this part of the swamp is haunted and advise you to move through quickly and stick to the road. And then they take their own advice and also move through quickly and stick to the road, I suppose. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. Well, this place is haunted. Seven Oaks Mine. I didn't expect to find a place over here. What? I'm gonna reload in a little bit to see why I missed this, because I think I just missed it. I'm not sure. A nearby sign indicates this place, or identifies this place as the Seven Oaks Mine. It's not really a mine, though. It's a swamp where, again, it's a mine because you mine iron. It's not really, forget the really. It's not a dungeon. It's not a dungeon mine. It's a mine. It's a swamp where bog iron is harvested. Every few years, little pebbles of iron form in this fen, waiting to be harvested. Normally, bog iron is low quality. There is something about the soil here. However, yeah, the fact that there is soil. And this is actually a a very important and historically important way of harvesting iron is precisely the way this is. There's a name for this sort of iron that is harvested from bogs, not necessarily bogs, but just from the land, without actually going down into the earth. However, that iron that produces iron of unusual quality. Wait. What? Unusually bad, I suppose. So let's reread that. Normally, bog iron is low quality. Oh, right. And only yeah. So normally it's low quality. This doesn't. I mean, it makes sense. It's just it's weird because this is the only bog iron in the whole game, as far as we know, in the whole world. But here is like normally in real world, this is almost like in reality, like this is fiction, but in reality, bog iron would be low quality, which is not how it works. But because this is iron ore and it's not iron, and iron can be made out of any iron whatsoever, it's all to do with the forging techniques. But if you can't melt iron, then I suppose having higher quality ore would make the forging easier to do. So technically, it would make it worse quality iron? I don't know. It depends on how we forge it. Anyway, there is something about the soil here, though, that produces iron of very high quality. What little power and wealth the Ukatish possess comes from this. This mine would, and by power and wealth we mean harvestable power and wealth, to the Empire of Haven. This mine would be a valuable resource for Haven's colony. However, it suffers a mild capital M to capital M medium grade haunting. Oh right, it's the level 3 out of 5. There is a persistent chill in the air. You can see wisps wandering through the fog. Until the evil is purged, it won't be valuable to you. Well, as long as it's valuable to somebody else. Anyway, what I wanted to do here is to reload my previous, excuse the hiccup, my previous save over here, and see that we don't have a mine over there. So that wasn't found. That's why I didn't see it. It wasn't here, or it wasn't on the map. We have a Serpent. Okay. And the Serpent is saying hi to us. Or smelling us anyway. I don't actually know what they do that sound for. I think it's probably to scare us and whatnot. So, switch, attack. Hopefully they don't spurt their poison at us, because that's very gross and hard to wash off out of our clothes. Let's go ahead and get a fireball in there. Can't get a fireball in there because range, so let's not bother with that. Evasion, okay. That is a serpent gone. Haste. I need to walk 2 for that. I don't like that. Okay, switch. Attacking melee for a critical of 68. Very, very good. Then we have those 2 over there. That's not as good. But I can do this. It's a considerable amount of damage there. I can do a whirlwind from here. Only got 1 bacon, but that is good enough. Or should be good enough. That is a spitting serpent. And it is the ones that spurt out at us like jerks. So, oh, I can't do anything there. Oh, I already had melee. My bad. Okay, so you do the curing right there, and attack. We shouldn't have a problem killing. Killing these though, or taking care of the enemies in this area, because as I said before, this is all low level enemies. So it should be fine. We only got 1 energy back. That's not a problem. Let's go up here. We got some skulls. 4 skulls, in fact. Can't go anywhere. This looks like it would open for us later on, like that other area, but I don't think it is going to be one of those areas. There's a bridge that seems to be broken. You suddenly hear hissing all around you. As you recoil with horror, serpents slither up out of the ground. But they aren't quite real. They are faint and translucent. It looks like a stiff breeze could blow them away. They're dangerous, maybe. No, they're dangerous. I think they're dangerous. Haste. As long as I land on all my hits... Oh, there's more of them. I shouldn't have a problem. No, that is terrible. Oh, that is awful. Okay. 5 points of damage. I do not appreciate missing. Okay. They keep showing up. Hopefully I don't need to do anything besides killing them. Okay. Let's get a healing right here. Oh, they're coming. Okay. Not great. Are we good? No, we're not. I'm switching back to melee weapons in combat, because I really don't know if they keep respawning. For a moment there, it looked like they did, but they didn't. It'd be kind of funny as well if they, and by funny I mean fun, it would have been fun if some of them weren't illusions, and then I was like, no, I didn't kill it, I planned for a one-hit kill. Oh, there's zombies in here. Okay, let's go ahead and get Battle Frenzy, because that is good, and let's not use magic or energy for our spellcaster. Hi, why are you doing this to me? Why are you so mean? Let's get you over here. Whirlwind. Unfortunately, 1 evasion. Not my favorite. But we're gonna focus damage. Everything is gonna be hunky-dory. Should have attacked that one, but it's not like I'm gonna be able to kill him before he attacks, so it doesn't really matter. And that looked like a stun attempt, but it wasn't. So if you are gonna want to dodge all my attacks, then you're gonna be the last one to die. And you're gonna see your companions. I don't want to presume them to be friends, but you're gonna see them all die. Okay, first off, sounds in the background. Secondly, let's cure you. And try to kill you. You're not gonna be the last one to die then. Are we good? Yes, we are. 1 energy regained. Perfectly fine. And we have 1 iron bar and fleet foot augment. Plus 5% speed bonus. Which is pretty good, actually. That thing is... That's pretty good. Unfortunately, it's an augment, and I'm not a fan of the system, honestly. Fortunately, we don't need it. Although, mostly because I'm playing this on normal. If I were playing on higher difficulties, I definitely would have needed it. And probably to plan things ahead and all that sort of stuff. Because I have not augmented a single piece of my equipment. You keep hearing hissing around you. You turn and look, but you see nothing. You're blind. You hear another hiss. Again, nothing is visible because of the blind. This place is thoroughly infested by snake ghosts. I thought... that's a funny way of saying it. I was going to say that they are ghost snakes, but I guess they're snake ghosts. Which is like a Pokemon. But also, they don't show... I mean, I see nothing. It would make... I was really expecting to... Oh, it's a Naga illusion. I was really expecting to be attacked. But I guess that would have contradicted what we just read about how we see nothing. We see a lot of things. We see the bog, we see the bridge, we see the path ahead. Your suspicions that this mine was infested with snake ghosts... We gotta catch them all, was indeed correct. There are several of them in front of this huge abandoned hall, translucent snakes slithering around and hissing faintly. One of them towers above them. The others. It is a massive serpent shade, 30 feet long. It has an almost human head. It's not like a myling, though. It is clearly intelligent. It also looks like I don't know what Pokemon it is, but I guess it makes sense that they are snake ghosts instead of ghost snakes. When you get close, it mutters something a long sequence of strange arcane phrases. Are you attacking me? Because if you're attacking me, I want to make preparations. That's what I want to make. And by preparations, I mean Haven Smite. And now we're in combat. Okay, there's more of them. So... it doesn't kill it. Your final second blow tears through the insubstantial form of the Naga. It turns into mist and fades. It wasn't real. Well, what is real anyway? Is your reflection in the mirror not real? Are you dreaming it? It was an illusion. It's an illusion, not real. Are you dreaming it? Which I suppose, well, anyway, a sort of fragile, mindless, magical construct, much more delicate than the real thing. You aren't comforted, though. Something here was powerful enough to create it. Yeah, let's try and bring these down, because we're still in combat. And, I guess I shouldn't have done the other thing. Ooh. Shouldn't have done the speed haste stuff. Although, I'm sure it doesn't hurt. Unfortunately, a miss. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can attack through the house. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Okay. I am gonna bet that we are not gonna find any more ghost snakes. I'm sorry, snake ghosts. Actually, snake ghosts could mean the same thing as ghost snakes. But it's where the two snake ghosts can only mean the same thing as ghost snakes when both snake and ghosts are nouns, whereas in ghost snakes, ghost is an adjective, or at least it's used as an adjective. There's a certain word for what it is. I don't know grammar well enough to know what that is, but it's snake ghosts would have to be the abbreviation of ghosts of snakes. It's not an abbreviation, but it's like, you know, it's a way English does. Like, if you say the Hall of Fame, you can say Fame Hall, and it means the same thing. It's just very, very weird, but sometimes it works. Not necessarily with my example of Fame Hall. But for example, Seven Oaks Mine, you can say that this means mine of Seven Oaks. But anyway, a moment ago, you were alone in this hall. All four of you. A second later, another of those huge serpent ghosts ghosts of snakes, or serpents rather, has appeared. It looms It looms out, let's forget the up. Looms out of nothingness, just ahead of you. It is there, indeed. And we're in combat. So what I was going to say is that illusion doesn't actually mean that it dies. Oh, hi. These are actual zombies. It doesn't mean that it dies with a single hit. It means that it takes tremendously more damage than it would otherwise. Which is sort of weird, to be honest, that it does that. Because you'd expect, like, it would make sense for it to be dispelled with a single hit. But whatever. It's fine. Okay. Don't know why I attacked that one right there, but... Oh, there's more of them. But I didn't pay with blood for that mistake. That one's gonna attack us. That one is dead. That was a cleave, which is really rubbish. And honestly, an ability that I don't have and I wish I did. Well, we have the whirlwind. The problem is the enemy has the whirlwind as well. So, healing wave. It heals both of them. That's pretty good, actually. I was sort of expecting not to, and this thing to block it or something. Okay, there's just a bunch of vomit or something back here. Green paint. And some pile of wood. Wait a minute. Do I need that? I don't need that, so I might as well not take it. Even though I'm never coming back. What do we have? We have a thing called Gorison. It's a Gorison, or maybe it's Gorison. Another vision of a huge, intelligent, malevolent snake looms ahead of you. It sways back and forth in a hypnotic pattern. You force yourself to concentrate. This creature is a Naga. You heard of them during the lessons you were forced to endure. You wish you had paid more attention. It hisses at you. I know your kind. I am Gorison. You are of Haven, yes? Yes, I am of Haven. You want to rule here? Make your prey your vassals? Oh, make my prey your vassals? Is that the word? Yes. You would rule here, in my land. Well, I was just looking around, I guess. Gorisin keeps swaying back and forth. You need to concentrate to keep it from hypnotizing you. Happily, or fortunately, Queen Shireen made sure that you learned techniques for detecting and resisting mental control. It grows annoyed, Gorisin does. Mostly because you're treating it, or treating them as it. And it looks like one of the first defining things was that it's intelligent, which I suppose doesn't say much if you just think about it objectively, because a cat is intelligent. It's just, in this case, it's not just simple saying, is what I mean to say. You do not look, you take. Oh, right, you do not look, of course. Yeah. So in English, looking around it doesn't mean the same as look. You can look around without actually. Well, I guess I was gonna say you can look around without looking. In that case, you can't. But there's composite verbs that don't mean at all the same thing as the original verb. So you do not look around, is what Gorisin should have said. You take. You want to take this place from us. This is haunted land, not for humans. It is ours. Did you cause this land to be haunted? No. The haunting here is old. So old it's part of the fen. I am part of it. It welcomes me. You can take the iron, but you can never own this place. Well, I'm not looking for a fight. No, you want no fight. What? You want no fights, yes. You want the weak people here to give you all for free. It is your way. I will save them. Unnervingly, the shadows all around you begin to take a more solid form. Well, that is bad news. But the good news is that we are not in combat. But we are with a single movement, which means I will go ahead and get Haven's Mercy. That's the wrong one. Very sorry about that. Haven's Might is what I want to do, and now we're in combat. Okay, so Gorisin, what are the what? Oh my God, that was such a tremendous hit. Oh yeah, you're dead. Oh, it was an illusion. Hiccups. I'm sorry. You strike a vicious blow at the Naga, and it passes through. The creature dissolves, another illusion. Then you sense something behind you. The air crackles with magic. Something has made itself visible. Something very real. The true form of Gorisin rises. It's the same form. As it does, the shadows in the corners of the hall knit together and take solid form. There's a lot of snakes. That is true. Okay, well, let's go ahead first. No, I'll just attack Gorisin here. And then we'll work our way. What do I want? Well, let's look at you. Stun resist 70%. That doesn't mean I can't do this. And stun resisted, which is what I was banking on, not just expecting. I was actually hoping that you would resist that. And I won't tell you why. I just want to save face, really. Let's see what I can do here. We could do a Mind Steal. That'd be an interesting thing. These are... Oh, that's a fear already. Because Anna... Was it because of Anna? I don't know. It looked good. I think that's good. Let's attack you here for critical weakness. Very nice. Then we have Jeff back here with another Bull Rush. Critical for 83. Gorisin is not even going to be able to attack. We're so powerful. Lovely. Tremendous bacon. You strike a vicious blow at the Naga, and it dies. It doesn't vanish. It just... Well, it does, but that's because of the way the game works. It just bleeds, collapses, and expires. This fen has been retaken. You can send workers from Fort Muck to extract the iron. Iron. I don't know why I pronounced it like that. So that Serpent is not afraid anymore. And as it turns out, that was a bad decision. The good thing about this is that they're going to be around us. So all we need to do is send fireballs. Could have done something better there. Oh, there are illusions. Really? That one is not. Good. Good. Oh. Lovely. And I'm going to do a curing. Very nice. And we are victorious for +1 energy as well, which is really good, even though we're not really going to need it. The +1 energy, I mean. And we have a gruesome charm. Has plus... Oh, that's terrible. plus 10% poison resist. That's just awful. Who needs that? I mean, I suppose it's good to have. I'm not going to throw it away. 10% though, it's just like... yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we are... now that we're making iron, we are probably going to want to make our way... did I never go in there? Did I not? No, I did. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, whatever. So I went over there. Wait, what? Can I? Oh, come on. I don't know if I went to all the places. I think I did. But that's why that quick save is going to help us. I think I went over there. Yes, I did. Okay, and I think we're leaving because there's nothing else. So what I want to do now is I want to go back... no, not this. I want to go back to our... I'm not going to do that, but I want to go back just so we can keep... Fort Monk, basically. So we can keep track of our current... oh. That's pretty good. You know what? I'm going to use this iron. But I'm going to do it next episode, because for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Queen's Wish. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.